Hello guys, I gave an interview in a company called ABM Knowledgeware Limited, and that company is located in the Mumbai, and the interview date was the May 5, 2025, 5th May 2025. So the first question they asked me, what is the OOPS concept? So I said this is a real world concept. Object oriented programming language, that is a OOPS, is a way of writing programs where everything is based on objects. So objects are the real world things. Example, a car, a dog, that have properties or characteristics, and methods, that is the actions. So they then I said that we have the different types of or the different types of properties in OOPS, like the encapsulation. So I said encapsulation refers to the binding of data members, that is variable, and functions, that is method, into a single entity. So we can say that the encapsulation refers to the binding of data members and functions into a single entity. So for example, I have created a class person, and I created a variable private $name, which can't be accessed directly. And then one function, I create a public function set name, and then this name equal to name. Then another method I made, public function get name, and then return this. So now if I create a object, person equal to new person, and then person set name John, and echo person name. Okay, so these are the, so the key point is $name is private, hidden from the outside. Access is only possible via the public methods. So this is an encapsulation. Second is the inheritance. So inheritance is a means of sharing attributes and operations among classes. So one simple example I give them, like we have a parent class, name is the animal, and then we have created a function called eat, and then echo animal is eating. Another class we created dog, and which will extends the animal. So public function bark, this is a second method, then echo dog is barking. So now we created an object, dog is equal to new dog, and then dog eat, that is the inherited method, and dog bark, that is the own method. Okay, so the key point is the dog inherits the eat method from the animals. It can also have its own method like the bark. Okay, third was the abstraction, refers to providing the essential features without including background details or explanation. So simple PHP example abstraction, we have created a public class vehicle, and then abstract public function start engine only shows what to do. Child class provide the hidden implementation. So class car extends vehicle, then public function start engine, then echo engine started with key. So then I created a object dollar my car equal to new car, then my car start engine. So output will be the engine started with the key. Okay. So fourth one is the polymorphism. Polymorphism means that the same operation name may behave differently on different classes. So let's say we have a class shape, and then we have a function draw, then echo drawing a shape. Another what do you call, another class I have the circle extend shape, then public function draw, drawing a circle. Another class we have created uh, square extend shape, and then echo, then function draw, and then echo drawing a square. So we have created three functions. Okay, and then we have created dollar shape is equal to new circle, and then for each shape as shapes, then shapes also. Okay. Draw is the same method name, it behave differently for the circles and squares. So this is polymorphism, means same method different behavior. Okay, then they ask me what is the difference between the abstraction and encapsulation. So I said in abstraction, hiding implementation details and showing only the essential features. In the encapsulation, wrapping data and methods together and restricting direct access. Second is focus on what an object does. In encapsulation, focus on how data is protected inside the object, like we have used the private. To reduce complexity and highlights relevant detail, this is the abstraction, and encapsulation to protect data from the outside interference. So fourth one is the abstraction using the abstract class on interface. In the case of encapsulation, using access modifier like the private, public or protected. Start engine method without knowing how it works inside. So this is the abstraction, and making dollar balance private and accessing it through methods, that is the encapsulation. So abstraction hides internal logic, encapsulation restrict access to internal logic. Okay. So the bottom, so the not bottom line. So in abstraction, internal logic complexity, encapsulation data variable. Data means variables from the outside access. In abstraction, show only the essential behavior. Encapsulation protect the object state from the unintended changes. Abstraction using abstract class interface. In encapsulation using access modifier, private, public, etc. Abstraction, a login method does hide how it checks credentials, making dollar password private and using set password method in the encapsulation. Okay, so the bottom line is abstraction hides logic. You can't see how it works, but you can use it. Encapsulation hides data. You can't access it directly, but only through methods. So yes, hiding logic means abstraction, and hiding data means encapsulation. Okay. If you are hiding the logic, that is abstraction, and if you are hiding the data, that is the encapsulation, like in the bank balance and all. So they asked me example of the abstraction and encapsulation. So I have already said the abstraction showed what an object does, not how it does. In encapsulation, hide data and restrict access. Then they asked me inheritance, which I have already discussed. Okay. Fifth, one question they asked me, you have three methods in both the class A and B. You created object of B. Which method will access from class A? So let's say we have created a class A, then public function X, then echo AX. Public function Y, then echo Y. Public function Z, then echo Z. Class B extends A. Public function X, echo B. Echo X. Public function Y, echo Y. Public function Z, echo Z. Then create an object is equal to new B. Then call methods object X, object Y, object Z. So same methods in both the classes. So output will be X, Y, Z. So what is the explanation for that? Since class B override all the method X, Y, Z from class A, the method from class B will be called you created an object of class B. In PHP, when you define the same method in the child class as in the parent class, the child method overrides the parent method. If class B does not extend class A and both classes have their own methods independently, the methods of class B will still be called the object new B is used. Okay. So which methods will be called? Since class B extends A and override all the method X, Y, Z, and we are calling the method using an object of class B, the overridden method in class B will be called, okay, not A. So output X, Y, Z. They asked me what is the method chaining. So refers to the practice of the calling multiple methods on the same object in a single line by behaving each method return the object itself. Usually this is a Java, C++, PHP or self in the Python. So let's say we have a class A, public function X, echo X, return this. Public function Y, echo Y, return this. Public function Z, echo BR, echo Z, return this. So object is equal to new A, then object X, Y, Z. So this is called the method chaining. So output will be the X, Y, Z. How it works? Each method xyz returns this $this, which is the current object instance. That allows the next method to be called directly on the result of the previous one. So simple tip is to use method chaining. Always return $this at the end of each method. That should be chainable. So I gave this interview on the 5th May 2025, and the company name was the ABM Knowledgeware Limited, Mumbai. So I will share my interview experience with you. Till then, bye.